Hello, hello. Trying to do something different here. I'm gonna give it a go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this a dry run through first. What I want to do is do the letters in the alphabet. These letters in the alphabet would correspond to someone's first name, someone's last name. I plan on going through the entire alphabet. The individual's name, be it the first name or the last name, begins with this letter. This may apply to you, your situation. I will say that these cards are the homemade version. As you see, this is the truth. And I will be doing a reading, as I stated, on the letters in the alphabet. These letters to symbolize the first letter or caricature in your name, or the first letter in your last name. Please negate whatever you may hear in the background. I don't plan on editing. I have people that are very interested in what I do, or they're just trying to be a nuisance. In any event, this is something I decided to do. I was thinking of how I could do it. I don't want to be like a lot of other card readers to do a sign, which I may do. I like to use my cards to read into situations that may arise, may have already occurred, or current situations in any event. This is me putting a spin on what people do today with the cards. I do not tell fortunes. I don't believe I do. I do these cards the best way I can and interpret them via the message they may try to convey. Again, this is a run through very quickly. We'll break some of these up. People may ask me, why don't you just invest and get you a deck of cards? Truly, I would say, if I had taken this serious when I was employed, I perhaps would have bought me a deck, a used deck, might I add. I favored more towards things that have been used to channel energy versus me breaking in a new deck to do that. Just a little quirk of my own. And until I decide that I truly want to take this further and get more serious about it, this is how I'll approach reading cards at the moment. Again, as with most card readers say, hey, Don't take this serious. This is serious. This is entertainment purposes. And me just enjoying myself and hopefully channeling the energy that needs to be conveyed at the time that it needs to be conveyed to give a message of sort of what people can expect, may perhaps indicate a situation. As I stated, I'm doing the letters of the alphabet. Your first name begins with an A, or your last name begins with an A. This may pertain to you. At this time, I have it clearing my energy, Spirit. Give me these messages in the manner best which for me to disseminate, interpret, and read and present to those that may tune in. Currently, Spirit, I ask of you to give me the energy of the letter A. The energy of the letter A, current situation. The energy of the letter A, current situation. Again, this may be the first letter in your name, first name, or the last letter, last letter. Let me say it again. The first letter in your name, the first letter in your last name, beginning with A. Again, I will say, as other card readers, don't try to make this fit. This is entertainment. If you get something from it, more power to you. I only do this current to future energy. I will do that. I'll invoke that. This will be current to future energy for the names, first name and or last name, beginning with the letter A. Spirit, thank you in advance for this reading. I'll be doing a Celtic cross layout. Here we go. Foundation for the letter A, first name or last name. Foundation is a Four of Pentacles, which is budgeting or limiting. This is the foundation. Current energy, isolation, the challenge. Six of Wands, recognition, subconscious. The Empress, hey, Empress. I told you I did these myself. Empress in the subconscious. The past position is the Illuminati card. Skull and Bones. Not specifically Skull and Bones. I got ahead of myself when I made it. But it's Illuminati. The near future is the Sun card. The future is racism, bias, gender. Let's see. I'll put that there. Just see it. Internal influence. Take a leap of faith. Fool card. External influence. Nine of Wands. Hope and fear. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. I'm setting it here. And the outcome for the letter A is a fraternal order. I'll just set that there. So let's see. Let me slide everything down. Slide it down. Slide it down. And the outcome card is right here. Okay, so let me see. We got the current energy is a 8 of Swords. This is for the letter A. First name beginning with A, or last name beginning with A, or both first and last begin with A. Current energy for the letter A is isolation, 8 of Swords. We're going to clarify that. I'm doing one card, clarify unless I need to do more. So the energy, the letter A is 8 of Swords. The main energy is isolation, clarified by isolation for a change, for a release of baggage, for a transition to occur or to happen. The challenge to this energy of isolation is a 6 of Wands, recognition. Clarify that. Okay. Clarifying the challenge card, a 6 of Wands is the Page of Pentacles, which is a job, perhaps an occupation, a new job. So isolation is the current energy, 8 of Swords, which is clarified by a 6 of Swords. Isolation to allow, or there will be, or there has been, a change or transition for release of baggage. And the challenge to this is recognition of a new job. Okay. In the subconscious, we have the Empress, which is abundant, creative, fertile. That's on the subconscious of this isolation, 8 of Swords energy. I'm going to clarify the Empress. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Empress clarified by strength, no doubt, courage, self-control. So in the subconscious of this 8 of Swords energy, isolation clarified by the release of baggage or a change or transition. The challenge is recognition, 6 of Wands, and that's recognition of a job, a new job, a new occupation. Subconscious is the Empress, abundant, creative, fertile, clarified by strength, courage, self-control. Now the foundation card is 4 of Pentacles, which is budget or limiting. Budget or limiting. Put that like that. So let's see it. Everything's got turned. Clarifying. Let me get a shuffle for those. Four of Pentacles, budgeting. This is the foundation for the letter A energy reading. First name begin with letter A, or the last name begin with the letter A. Budgeting. 4 of Pentacles clarified as budgeting, and this card here is, let me show you, budgeting, psychological games, school of psychology, observation. There's a little Mason sign down here. Study, higher learning. And this picture right here is 2 individuals communicating telepathically. So this card itself means psychology somewhere, somehow is being used, whether it's games, whether someone's observing you, whether you might have a Mason in your family or someone in some organization that's studying all of its psychological games, higher learning. And with the Four of Pentacles budgeting, limiting, it tells me that this foundation for the letter A is a limiting of the psychological games that are currently being played, were played, or in the future. The games, the observation, any of that stuff. Okay, for the past position, we have here my Illuminati card. Don't laugh at my, my fingernails or my artistry. Skull and Bones, Illuminati. Clarify that. Past position. Let's clarify. Messing around with Skull and Bones, Illuminati, burdens. So the past position is Master of Plan, Illuminati, clarified by burdens in the past position. The letter A in the beginning of your first name, beginning of your last name. In the past, there was something, some sort of situation. Does it not necessarily have to be, created by Illuminati? That's something I made up, personal experience of mine. But this past situation, it was burdens on you. Now, the near future is the Sun card. Successful, youthful energy, full of vitality. We're going to clarify the Sun card. 1, 2, and 3. Sun card clarified by King of Cups. As it says, emotional balance, compassion, diplomatic. So in the near future, there's going to be a Sun energy that is going to interact with a King of Cups, or this King of Cups can be seen as the successful, youthful, full of energy, vitality, energy. Yeah. So that's near future. This is for the letter A. First letter in your first name, first letter in your last name. This is just A. For the future, this is my racism, bias, gender, identity, social ills that we currently nowadays have to deal with, whether we want to or we care to deal with it or not. We are going to run across situations during our everyday life or every other day life dealing with racism, some sort of bias, or gender. And that I will clarify. Get one shuffle just to mix it. This is the future position. Racism, bias, gender, social ills. 2, 3, and that's clarified by the Hermit, soul searching, solitude. So in the future, racism, bias, gender, social ills is clarified by, because of that, someone is in soul searching, someone's in hermit mode, soul searching and in solitude because of the social ills. Let me see if you can get both of these. Social ill, racism, bias, and you're going to be soul searching because of that. It's kind of like they put you in that mode, whether you know it's some racism going on or bias or gender related situation. It's going to have you soul searching to try and figure out what the heck is going on. Trust me, I know. Okay, from there we got the internal influence. Excuse me. Internal influence, which is a Fool card. Leap of faith for a fresh new start. I'm really bad. I should be able to tell you guys the the zodiac signs with these, but I'm gonna forego that because if you're looking at zodiacs right now, you have a good idea. If not, don't worry, don't bother yourself with that right now. Just see how this is laid out, because energies exchange between individuals depending on how they feel their situation. So you may be a Virgo, you may be a Pisces, any of the 12, 13, or Fucus, maybe any of those, but you will also carry the energy of any of these cards denoting your situation. So the internal influence for the letter A, first name beginning with A, last name beginning with A, the internal influence is Fool card. Leap of faith for fresh new start. Clarified meaning you're taking a leap of faith, or your influence is pushing you, your internal influence is pushing you to take a leap of faith for a fresh new start because of justice, fairness, cause and effect. Okay? Now the external influence is a Nine of Wands. You see I got it written there, perseverance, strength, also resilience. This is the external influence. First letter of the first name, A. First letter of the last name, A. External influence. People are influenced, a Nine of Wands energy, for the strength, resilience, perseverance, clarified by to put something to rest. So this Nine of Wands, this external influence, showing strength, showing perseverance, showing your resilience to put something to rest. That's the external influence. And I will add this. Usually when I say external and internal influence, you want your internal influence vibrational number higher than your external. People that are superficial have a higher external influence number than they do internal. You want a higher internal vibrational number than a higher external. This external vibration number is 9, but what's greater than the 9 is a Arcana card. So this is cool, you're solid, put it that way. Hope and fears, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands means someone that's vibrant. They're, everything's together. They're sexy. They're handsome. They have a flair for things. They dress the part. They talk the part. Queen of Wands. They got their stuff together. Superficial. We're going to clarify why Queen of Wands is the hope and fear for the letter A. And clarifying Queen of Wands, hope and fear. Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands, see it. Queen of Wands, hope and fear is a Queen of Wands, which is vibrancy, and is clarified by an Ace of Pentacles, which is prosperity. So there is a hope and a fear around a Queen of Wands being prosperous, or a Queen of Wands has a hope and fear of someone being prosperous. Now the outcome. The outcome, this is one of two things. This is fraternal order, which is secret societies. In addition, the local law enforcement. Most law enforcement are fraternal orders. A few people didn't know that. So this is the outcome. I'm going to clarify why this is the outcome. this is the outcome because local, let me get this right, fraternal order, I'm going to do it like this, read right to left. This fraternal order or local law enforcement is clarified by a page of swords, which is a message of concern. Local law enforcement or a fraternal order or someone in some society wants to send a message of concern. This, again, is pertaining to individuals whose first name begin with A, whose last name begin with A. And I think I did all this and that. All those are done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this stuff together. That was quick. Well, wasn't that quick? I'll be quicker for the other letters of the alphabet. And I'm going to do a 3-card real quick. 3-card sum total foundation outcome. Again, this is for the letter A. This is the sum up. 3-card foundation and outcome. 3 shuffles. Sum up energy for the letter A. Energy reading spirit. Thank you for that reading. 3-card sum up, outcome, and foundation. Sum up foundation for the letter A. Imagination, charm, beauty. Knight of Cups. Foundation. 3 cards. 10 of Cups, marriage or coming together with someone. A Knight of Pentacles, hard work, produce, routine. And a 3rd card, revisiting the past, innocence, joy, a 6 of Cups energy. And the outcome is the underworld. Now this underworld card, I know what it means to me. For those of you out there, this underworld card could perhaps pertain to individuals that are in certain little cliques. This could be your how am I saying this? Your Boy Scouts, your Girl Scouts. It could be your PTA. It could be your soccer team. It could be your basketball team, your football team, but this is the outcome. Let me do this reading for you. This is the sum up outcome, and I will put it in the order that I can best, just like that. So what I have here, the letter A, foundation, is using imagination, charm, and beauty. This is a foundation. You use your imagination, charm, and beauty. Knight of Cups energy, you'll have a Knight of Pentacles. You'll be in a Knight of Pentacles, which is hard work to come together or bring together or get together with someone of your past, a 6 of Cups energy. And this someone in your past, the outcome is someone that you perhaps were in a society, an organization, a boosters club. You could have been in a band together, something like that. But imagination, charm, foundation, beauty will have you in your Knight of Pentacles, which is your hard work is going to be shown, and someone's going to see it, that you've been working very hard on yourself or on something, so that they would want to get together with you. Now this 10 of Cups means marriage, but not all of you getting married, right? So this is a coming together with someone from your past that you were in a, like I said, you could have been in the band together. You could have been on a basketball, football, baseball team, chess club, something like that. This is what this is, okay? So guys, that was for the letter A. Thanks.